What is going on YouTube? JDM Jesse here, and we are working on the Benz. First day started back after stupid cold. So this is the man with the plan right here.
Oh yeah. Oh, pretty good.
He's actually who's helping us finish the build. Big shout out. What are we doing right now, Billy?
Right now we're going to do a battery relocation because all the fun stuff is going up front. And we got to put the battery in the back. That way we can house some intercooler piping up there.
Oh, pretty good. We got quite a little space to work with, but we're going to make do with what we have. And obviously everything's going to be custom. We're going to have like a, what was decided, like a half size
possibly
radiator.
Well, possibly a tube. Like cut all this out and just make
a tube frame up front and put hood pins in the sides. And then we got to make a turbo manifold for it, custom, because we've got really limited space over here. We've also got a little something back here too. We got a fuel cell for this bad boy. Hey, whenever we go grocery shopping, we gotta take the Benz.
Oh yeah, we can get all of Walmart in there.
We could put half of Walmart in the trunk. But got the space coupe out there. And then this SI over here, I'm gonna be doing a video review on it at some point in the near future. So stay tuned for that. Hey Will, when are we gonna start on the Supra though? When are we gonna start on the Supra?
When?
Yeah. One day. The Supra will be on the channel one day, but until then, it's Jay-Z Benz time. Alright guys, so we got some news that the coilovers actually arrived for David's car, so we're on our way to pick him up. And I decided I was gonna review his car. What he's got is an 07 Civic Si sedan. It's a stock K20 Z4, Z3 I think.
Something like that.
This car is awesome. It sounds amazing. Like, it's the perfect, all rip. The shifter is short on this thing. The gears are real close together. I went from 6th to 2nd.
Rip.
But good thing about this car is that the red line is like 8,000, so you can do that kind of stuff and it won't hurt it. But it's like the ultimate daily, and it's about to be so clean when we lower it. This doesn't have the exact power that the G does, but it's got enough power for what it is, for being a 4-cylinder, and this, you can't get anything better with the sounds.
Catback, but axle back on it. I don't know what brand though.
Of course, we'd have to get stuck behind the slowest people on the road. Well, we're about to go grab the coilovers, so we'll be back in a little bit. We'll be lowering this and hopefully working on the Benz, so stay tuned.
What we got going on?
Coilovers.
Pretty easy?
Maybe.
Maybe. You ever done any before?
Yeah, on older Hondas, nothing like this.
Sorry guys, he took my phone. It'll be in the video.
We can get to it without taking that off.
The current issue we're running into with the Benz right now, we're trying to figure out how to get the back seats out so we can finish running the rest of that line. Well, I took a look back here and I'm pretty sure I found where the seats bolted up at. That could be it, but I could be wrong. But we're going to try and finish this battery relocation today, and then hopefully we can maybe get started on the fuel cell. I don't know.
Both of that done today.
We'll get them both done today?
Oh yeah.
Sweet. Everyone is so hyped for this Benz, and I just can't wait myself.
Alright, so there's 2 bolts. There's one over here and there's one right there at the bottom of the seat. See?
Oh, yeah.
I
So
don't know
it
if there's any right here.
must be bolted in from there in the trunk.
Yep. What size does it look like? 10 or?
It looked like a 12. And then over here, making a little progress on getting the coilovers on the Civic. This thing is going to look so clean, but wait, don't we need to roll the fenders? You already took the stock strut out.
Get it?
Forget it. Just give us a little challenge. This car's coming together really clean though. But we're about to take the rear seat out, so I will get back on in a little bit. Just stay tuned. Alright guys, so we got the back seats out and we're currently trying to find out where we're going to mount the fuel cell. And we're running line right now, as you can see. Trying to just get our measurements out and ready for how much we got to run from the trunk, like a football field away from the engine. The back seat actually surprised me. It's like just one big wall. Usually nowadays you pull out a back seat in a car and there's like a hole for the trunk. Not this one though. We're thinking we're gonna mount the fuel cell right about there, maybe a little closer. We're about to drop the fuel tank. We're gonna put the battery right there. Yeah, it'll probably be about right there.
Battery's gonna be back there in that corner.
Oh yeah, the battery will be in that corner back there. We're gonna drop the fuel tank, and we're gonna replace this flooring with wood flooring because it's a little worn.
A little sketchy.
A little sketchy. Hence the name Sketchy Benz. Let's go see the progress David's making on the Civic. We got a sticker put on it for a little extra horse on the top end. Looks like he's got the struts off almost. Oh, pretty good. Got the coilovers in. You about to test fit the wheel? Pretty good.
Almost there.
Almost. What?
Lord have mercy. They gave you like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 AN fittings.
Oh, we're gonna be perfect.
Dude, this is gonna be amazing.
You know how many AN fittings you got? You know, yeah, you got
10 AN fittings.
all different angles and stuff.
Oh, that's what I bought.
There's 1, 2, 3.
That's gonna make it so easy.
4 straights.
So that's the clamp for the
Yeah, I know. Fuel
Yeah.
pump.
yeah.
So we got 2 45.
Where are you mounting the fuel pump out?
90s, probably down there on a rail somewhere.
I was wanting to do it right in front of it.
Or we could just screw it back to the top.
No, it needs to be like. Because if you guess it, all those fluids going back. I mean, I think it'd be better here.
It'd probably be, it'd get better flow. So, after we get the coilovers on and get the fitment how we want it, we're gonna put rear camber arms on the Civic. And it's gonna be a stance daily. I'm looking forward to, it's just gonna look amazing going down the road. And the Benz. It's gonna look good too. Alright guys, so we got the coilovers on the front of the Civic. We got the wheels back on. We're about to lower it down. I'm gonna pull the jack stand out from over here.
Okay. Hold on, jack it up.
That might be a good idea.
Right.
Oh, pretty good. There's a moment of truth right here, to be honest.
Oof, gotta let it down slow.
Ooh.
Slick looks stock. No, it looks a little lowered.
You need to lower it some more, Billy.
Looks like on the other side.
Tight. Needs more low.
It needs more low. We'll probably lower it about an inch or two more. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're actually under the Benz right now. Currently got the fuel draining out of the fuel tank. We're about to drop it. It don't look half bad under it. A little old, but I mean it is a 74 model, so. But we got the fuel drainer right now. We're about to drop the tank, and I'll keep all updated after we drop the tank. So I'll see you in a little bit. So we've got the fuel line ran through the BMW now.
BMW.
Or the Mercedes, my bad. I don't know why I said BMW. But master mechanic back here is hooking up the battery right now. We're about to see if this thing will fire up. David just got his coilovers on the back, so we're about to set her on down. She's about to be low in the back.
Oh boy, here we go.
There goes nothing. Oh boy.
I'm talking perfect in the back.
Oh boy. Ooh, look at that fitment. Ow, that was my finger. Ow.
Oh, that's perfect.
Look, like, I literally had my finger right there and you jumped on the trunk.
It might rub.
Just a little bit. That's some pretty good fitment.
Yes.
Just needs a little more low in the front and you'll be good. So Will, tell us what you've been doing on the Benz so far.
Benz. Got that nasty fuel tank dropped. Back seats pulled out. Fuel lines ran. Got the fuel hooked up to the fuel rail. Now just got a wire in the fuel pump. Put all the bolts on the intake. Wire up the ignition switch for the starter. And technically, should be ready to start.
Should be.
Should be. Well, at least let it fire up for a couple seconds and then cut it off.
Right, because it doesn't have a radiator
Even a
or anything.
radiator,
There's probably not any coolant in the engine at all.
probably not.
So like,
Pump will turn it anyways in the belt on it.
right. So we'll probably be starting it. Hopefully letting it fire tonight. Maybe a little sooner. Well guys, it's been a long day here at the shop. Me and David and Will are all tired. Will's probably going to stay up and work on the Benz a little longer. We came with the intention of just working on the Benz today, but we got the coilovers in and it couldn't have come out any better. I'm talking about that fitment is just perfect. We're about to load some stuff into my car so he can actually drive home because
It's rubbing pretty bad.
it's a static boy. But I'm sure we'll be back over here within the next couple of days so I have a little more content. But feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.